Hey guys! This is Cartoon Recapped. Today we'll show you a 2023 fantasy adventure movie called Mavka, The Forest Song. Be aware of heavy spoilers. Sit back and enjoy the show. Many years ago, a sawmill owner trespasses beyond the dark mountain into the enchanted forest hoping to find a cure for his infant daughter who is ill. Lesh, the guardian of the forest, gives him a single drop from the tree of life, the source of the forest's power, to cure his daughter. Wanting all the power for himself, the sawmill owner returns with an army of villagers. The ensuing battle ends in chaos and the forest dwellers, at Lesh's request, close the entrance to the enchanted forest. In the present day, a virtuous nymph named Mavka wakes up in the spring along with the rest of the forest dwellers, including her friend Hush and her kitty frog companion Swampy. Mavka's abundant kindness is criticized by the other nymphs, particularly Undina, a water nymph. In a nearby village, a young musician named Lukas, driven by the need to cure his uncle Leo of an illness, enters the enchanted forest to find the source of life tree at the suggestion of Kielina, the adult daughter of the late sawmill owner, who wants to use the tree's nourishing power to obtain eternal youth for herself. When they meet, Mavka attempts to scare Lukas away, but once Lukas plays his Sepilka, she falls for his musical talent. Thinking Lukas isn't evil, Mavka offers to give him a cure for his uncle and Lukas promises to leave the forest. He also promises to play his music to thank her. Hush reluctantly agrees to help them. Upon showing him around the forest and spending time together, feelings arise between Mavka and Lukas. Lesh summons the forest dwellers to the Tree of Life with Lukas in disguise. Lesh announces that a new guardian must take his place, and during the ritual the supreme spirits of nature choose Mavka. Undina objects to the choice. Lukas speaks out in Mavka's defense, but Undina sees through his disguise and he gets chased out. Mavka allows Lukas to escape and gives him a drop from the source of life tree to cure his uncle, but he doesn't have time to play his music for her as he had promised. Undina berates her for letting him go and then warns that he will eventually betray her. When Lukas returns, Kielina is not convinced that he came back empty-handed, so she orders her stylist, Frol, to keep an eye on him. The following day, noticing that Lukas had dropped his Sepilka during his escape, Mavka disguises herself to look human and goes to the village with Swampy to return the Sepilka to Lukas and to try to make peace with the humans. Lukas invites Mavka to come to the village's spring festival and she accepts. At the festival, he gifts her a Vishavanka dress as well as a pendant he made with 4 carved runes symbolizing the elements of nature. They enjoy folk dancing and Lukas tries to make good on his promise to play his music for Mavka. However, when he plays, his music undoes Mavka's disguise and reveals her as a nymph to the village. Seizing the opportunity, Kielina locks Lukas away in the mansion's basement and turns the villagers against Mavka, but Lesh saves her. Lesh tells Mavka the story of what had happened many years before, and how he once used the spark of rage, a pyrokinetic power bestowed on him by the supreme spirit of fire, the one who sits in the rock. But that power came at a price, the price being his immense strength. He tells her the relationship between humans and the forest is a never-ending cycle of fire and death. Kielina tries to get Lukas to mark the location of the source of life tree on her map, but he refuses. When he figures out Kielina captured Mavka, he agrees to her demands, only to realize that Frol was disguised as Mavka. Kielina drowns Lukas in her basement and then rallies the villagers to raid the forest. Mavka tries to reason with Tielina by telling her the story of her father, the sawmill owner, but Tielina reveals that she is not the sawmill owner's daughter, but is instead his wife, and that she made him lie about their daughter being ill, and also that she was the mastermind behind the battle of many years ago due to her selfish desire for immortality and eternal beauty. Tielina then lies and manipulates Mavka by telling her that Lukas took advantage of her kindness and sold the Tree of Life's location for money. A battle starts between the humans and the forest dwellers. Mavka, sad with regret, summons the one who sits in the rock to bestow her with the spark of rage, promising to pay the price with her life. With the power of the spark of rage, she drives the villagers out of the enchanted forest, but loses her sense of empathy and drives out the forest dwellers as well. A deadly firestorm descends on the village. Hush, Swampy, and Lukas dog save Lukas from drowning, and together they rush to stop Mavka from decimating the village. Realizing that Mavka can't hear his words, Lukas plays his sepilka, inspiring the villagers and forest dwellers to sing along in an effort to wake Mavka from her trance and stop the firestorm. They succeed, but Mavka is near death and Lukas cries as he pleads for her to come back. While Mavka's soul lies in the void, she realizes that Lukas never betrayed her. The one who sits in the rock reaffirms that he and the Supreme Spirits made the right choice in choosing Mavka as the guardian, for she bridged the gap between the humans and the forest dwellers, but since she offered to pay the price with her life, she must now remain in the void for all of eternity. Mavka refuses, saying that her heart is now full and will never die. Impressed by this, the Supreme Spirits return her to life and she awakens. Mavka and Lukas kiss as they reaffirm their love, and the villagers and the forest dwellers agree to stop fighting and make peace. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.